good, yo? It's your boy Ty back here with another video. Today I am going to be going over the best offensive team, complete 13-man lineup in NBA 2K20. Now before I get started, I do want to say this is preference based, and there are some guys in here who I don't love, but whose stats are just too good to not be at the top. But I don't rock out with a lot of these guys because I'm more of a defensive head. So some of the guys in the video that I'm going to talk about, I'm going to strictly tell you I don't use this guy, but his stats, his release is super nice, and if you get that down, he can be the best in the game. And so first of all, I want to give a huge shout out to my man Woozy for letting me hop on this account, and this is the account that can really do it all. Has basically every player in the game. And so guys, without further ado, let's hop right into the video. Now honestly, at point guard, I could have went a couple different ways, and it's really between three guys in my opinion. But Evo'd this Magic Johnson is not Evo'd, but the Evo'd up Magic Johnson is my favorite point guard in my team. And here's the reason why. 6'9", got a good three ball. He's got Hall of Fame range, great speed. His moving behind the back is absolutely incredible, and he can really get it done. Hall of Fame quick draw. His release, I'm used to it, so I'm pretty green with it. I know a lot of people aren't that great with it, but just his animations around the rim, he's going to get a lot of contact dunks, hop step dunks. And you can really peekaboo around screens with this card as well. This card is the best. I still think he's the best all-around point guard in NBA 2K20 Myteam. Now when LeBron came out, it's just tough. I'm better with Magic Johnson. A lot of people are better with LeBron, and it just comes down to preference is really all it is. But Magic Johnson is holding down my starting point guard position. Coming in at shooting guard, it was really between two players, honestly. And I know we got new MJ out, and there's a 99 everything Kobe as well. But offensively, they're not to the level of Galaxy Opal Glenn Rice. And here's why. Glenn Rice has base 98. Has one of the best releases in NBA 2K20 Myteam, and so that's why offensively he is going to be one of the biggest threats to a defender's game plan that your opponent can really pose to you. So that's why I think Glenn Rice, he's just a game changer in every single way on the offensive end. He can left, right around screens, kind of can dribble around screens, and he can really attack the rim too. He can really do it all. That's why he comes in at my starting shooting guard position. Now going through this, the small forward and power forward positions were kind of tough for me because there's a lot of guys to sort through. And at the small forward position, I think there's one guy that's above the rest, and that is Galaxy Opal Kevin Durant. And now on the offensive end, he's got that glitchy between the legs. He's got a pretty good release. He's got Hall of Fame range. Now I do wish I hope we get a shooting guard KD at some point because I think that's really going to take him to the next level. But he does have every badge you could think of. Got quick draw, range extender, all of the shooting badges. Got some good finishing badges as well. 6'9", I believe. And like I said, he's got some pretty good animations as well. And so really when you're looking for a versatile guy on the offensive end that can really attack the rim, peekaboo around screens, I think Kevin Durant is that guy for you. He comes in at my starting small forward position. Like I said, small forward and power forwards were probably the two toughest positions that I felt they were just tough to fill, and really I felt like there was no right answers. And so here's kind of a debatable one in my opinion, because AD doesn't have the best six, he doesn't have the best release, but he's got 99 everything basically. And so in the pick and pop situation, he's got a 99 three ball. I'm pretty sure he does have Hall of Fame ranges too. He does have Hall of Fame range. He does have gold quick draw, which that holds him back just a little bit. But guys, he's got 57 Hall of Fame badges, Deadeye, all the finishing badges you can possibly think of. And a lot of these are defensive badges, but even when you get into it, he's got volume shooter, relentless finisher, all these badges that really can't be overlooked. And so on the offensive end, Anthony Davis is still my top power forward in NBA 2K20 Myteam. At the center position, I firmly believe there's one center way above the rest. There's one center that really can hold it down on the offensive end way above the rest, and that's Galaxy Opal Shaq. Is he worth the price? No, but on the offensive end, you will not. And I repeat, you will not even find a comparable center than Galaxy Opal Shaq. And here's why. 93 three-pointer. His dribble six, incredible. Now his release is kind of iffy, but I've gotten to the point where I agree with him pretty consistently now. Just looking through the badges, Hall of Fame quick draw, Hall of Fame quick first step. Just wait for it. He does have, hold up, where's it at? Where's it at? I swear it's on Hall of Fame. Where's it at? Where's it at? I didn't see it though right away. I didn't see it the first time I went through it. Please tell me it's there. Hall of Fame range. I didn't see it the first time, and then I got worried that I was only on gold, but he does indeed have Hall of Fame range. Got tireless shooter, pick and popper. He's gonna have it all. So once you get his release down, he is unguardable, can peekaboo, can really attack the rim. He's almost an unstoppable force. He has that Giannis glitchy behind the back too. There's no comparable center on the offensive end to the Shaq card. He is my starting center for the best offensive team in NBA 2K20 Myteam. Hopping into the backup point guard position, there could be a couple right answers for this. I feel like no matter how you look at it, you can't go wrong with any of these guys that I'm going to get into later in the video. But I do think Galaxy Opal Dwayne Wade is the second best offensive point guard in the game, and it's complex because there's times Galaxy Opal Wade can take over games. There's also times in which I don't really use him much just because of the game flow, and I just feel like it's not a Dwayne Wade type of game. And so he is going to be that base 98 guy. Dwayne Wade released base 98, whatever y'all want to call it. I know there's some guys that are very precise on those differences in those releases, but they're basically the same. So base 98 type release, got 59 Hall of Famers. He's going to have quick draw, going to have range, going to have it all. He's got I'm not even going to say pretty good, very good dribble sigs. And really the one thing that holds him back is the fact that he's only 6'4". And I say he's only 6'4" at the point guard position, but like when people are running Thom Maker, Magic Johnson, Ben Simmons of the world, that's just kind of who you're comparing this guard to. And I'm not saying Dwayne Wade's not playable, because he is one of the best offensive players in the game, but just on the defensive side of things, that's why I don't play this card as much as I probably wish I could. But nonetheless, Dwayne Wade comes in at the backup point guard position. Out of every position we're going through today, the shooting guard position probably is the most complex one. And because we got Galaxy Opal MJ, we got Galaxy Opal Kobe, we got Galaxy Opal Glenn. But honestly, I'm going with Galaxy Opal T-Mac as the second best offensive shooting guard in NBA 2K20 Myteam. And here's why. 6'8", I think he's got one of the best dribble sigs in the game. With even his movement between the legs is pretty ridiculous coming up the court. 6'8", got a very good release, very good stats. All I'm going to say is when we get a point guard Tracy McGrady, it's going to be very, very tough. Got 39 Hall of Famers, Hall of Fame quick draw, Hall of Fame range. You can guess what he has for the rest. He's going to have those playmaking badges, finishing badges. Guys, I don't think you can go wrong with Glenn or T-Mac. It's really a preference, but I think they are a step above the MJs and Kobe's of the world. That's why they are included in my top offensive team in NBA 2K20 Myteam. These next two positions just absolutely killed me to fill. I went through so many different guys, replaced so many different people, but here's ultimately what I came down to. I think that Giannis Antetokounmpo he's the best defender in the game, but that can't be overlooked by how good he is on the offensive end. And he's going to be my backup small forward, 6'11", 93 ball with the shoe, and he's got Hall of Fame quick draw now, which is absolutely incredible. 45 Hall of Famers. Now the one thing that holds him back is he does not have Hall of Fame range, but it is on gold. He has Hall of Fame quick draw, which makes the world of difference. Going to be the best slashing player in the game. His hop step is absolutely ridiculous. He's got the glitchy behind the back once again, and I don't think it's right if I don't put this guy in my top offensive team in NBA 2K20 Myteam. He might even deserve that starting spot. Honestly, that's how much I love this card. Giannis Antetokounmpo comes in my backup small forward position on my top offensive team. This next position was another tough one. I really was stuck between two guys. And those two guys were Bobo and Lamar Odom. And I'm going to go with Lamar Odom, and that's a preference-based decision. I love Lamar Odom's release. I love his dribble sigs. His between the legs is incredible. His 6'10" frame makes him feel incredible on the offensive end. He gets a lot of contact dunks. The list goes on and on for the stuff I love about this Lamar Odom card. And I love Bobo too. Evo'd up Bobo is different too. Don't get me wrong, but let's hop into it. 6'10", 98 three-pointer with the shoe. Got a good ball handle. Great speed, good dunking ability. 43 Hall of Famers. He's gonna have Hall of Fame range. Now he does only have gold quick draw, but I've played with the diamond card enough that I'm used to his gold quick draw. And with that, he's gonna have all those finishing badges. He has gold Deadeye as well. So, like I said, you can't go wrong with either Lamar or the Evo'd up Bobo. But Lamar gets the go ahead, in my opinion, for the top offensive players in NBA 2K20 Myteam. The backup center position, I went through about 3 or 4 different guys, and I'll list them for you. I went through Carl because he's still top. D-Rob, I thought about Hakeem. I thought about moving Bobo to the 5, even though I don't really run him there. But the guy I gotta go with is Galaxy Opal Chris Bosh. And this is just a realistic. This is from a realistic standpoint. I don't think you can beat this Chris Bosh card. It's tough to beat. 97-3, 93 driving dunk, 89 ball handle. Just absolutely crazy. Let's hop right into the badges. 42 Hall of Famers. He's going to have Hall of Fame range. He's going to have Hall of Fame quick draw. So really it all comes down to preference. And if you can green with this card, if you're elite at greening with this card, he has a weird release. I don't personally like it. But if you like it, he is the best backup center to behind Shaq, obviously, that you can run for the offensive end. Now I could make my case for Bobo, for Cat, all those guys, but from a realistic standpoint, Chris Bosh is a step ahead of those guys, and that's why he is included in my top offensive Myteam video. It was tough to narrow this down to 10, and so that's why I'm doing the last 3 players, because these 3 players just absolutely deserve everybody's respect and could have easily been replaced in this video. And so the first player that I think really kind of maybe you could make a case for got snubbed, I guess, out of this is, where's he at? Oh my lord, just look at all the opals that Woozy has. But is Galaxy Opal LeBron James, and it's just him and Magic, D-Wade, they can all be interchangeable. It's all just kind of a game-to-game preference, and so that's why having all 3 of them could be beneficial to you. 94 3-ball, 97 ball handle. Like I said, there's nothing wrong. He's got a great between the legs, bringing the ball up the court. I don't love his dribble 6 other than that, but that in itself makes this card very, very usable. 45 Hall of Fame badges. He can have range extender, quick draw, all the Hall of Fame finishing badges, playmaking badges, and most of the shooting badges. So, like I said, you can't go wrong with this LeBron James. It's just, it really comes down to a preference based type thing. So that's why LeBron James does come in on my offensive video. The next guy that I'm going to say deserves a spot, I might get flamed for this. I really might. But this Bobo isn't evoed up, but an evoed up Bobo deserves a spot on the best offensive team. He absolutely does. 7'2", 94 3-ball, and this one's not evoed, so his playmaking's not going to be near as good. His speed's not going to be as good. But his peekaboo and his release is fire. Now, you got to get used to it, so the badges aren't going to look that good anyways, but that Hall of Fame range extender on a 7'2", just absolute freak, is just incredible. Now, like I said, this one's not evoed up, so not all of his badges and stats are the same. But once you get him evoed up, I'm gonna go show you guys what he gets real quick in here, so you guys know. Just look at everything. Speed goes up 6, passing goes up a ton, speed with ball goes up, and just look at all the extra badges he gets. And so that's why I think he deserves a spot on the top offensive team. Last, but definitely not least, is my man's Thon Maker. Now, he's getting to the point where I definitely would not like in this Thon Maker card, but there's no doubt that he's a freak. 7 feet tall, can play the point guard position. A lot of people do play him at small forward though, but there's nothing wrong with this card. Besides, I personally don't love his release. That's the only thing about it, especially when he's your primary ball handler. I don't think his release is elite. It's good, but I don't think it's elite. He's got catch and shoot. He's gonna have Hall of Fame range, Hall of Fame quick draw. Now his release off the catch and shoot is very, very smooth, but it's just a step below the other guys. I think it's a step below Lamar's release. I think it's a step below KD's release, AD's release. AD and him kind of, I would say, have equal my standards releases in the game. And so that's just kind of where I'm coming from on Thon Maker. But like I said, he's 7 feet tall, got great dribble moves. He's an absolute freak. Is he worth locking in? No. But that's just, he rounds out my 13th spot because I feel like he deserved a spot on my best offensive team in NBA 2K20 Myteam. Alright, y'all, that is gonna wrap it up for the video today. I hope y'all did enjoy it. If you did enjoy it, drop a like on the video. Can we hit 150 likes on this video? Let's do it. If we hit 150 likes, I will drop my best overall team in NBA 2K20 Myteam. But yeah, smash that like button. Also, comment down below anybody I missed, any opinions that you have, who should have been on, who did I miss, anything like that, because I like hearing you guys' opinions. Also, if you are new to the channel, smash that subscribe button. We are on the road to 15,000 subscribers by the 1st of June, so make sure you do that as well. As always, y'all, I love y'all, and hopefully y'all have a blessed day.